What you listening to? What's going on? Hi. There is something that's going around YouTube about being scared to put videos up. Be scared to create, that kind of thing. And I think it's a good topic to talk about since it is Nanowrimo. Part of the reason that I have a hard time with stuff that I've put a lot of thought into, like the Phoenix Kin took me so long to even begin writing, is because I get discouraged. Like J.K. Rowling doing like something for symbolism, like cutting off George's ear to symbolize that he would have to live without a pair and when Fred dies. I'm not a very good Harry Potter thing if I don't. I'm questioning if I got that right. Fred dies. Yes. I was one of those people that always saw them as one entity, which is why when that happened I was very, didn't know what to do with myself. Anyways, things like that. And I'll read some of my writers' work, some of my writer friends' work, and I'm like, oh, how am I ever going to be like this? How am I going to be this great? How am I going to, be this great to be published? And I freak myself out before I even have a chance to write anything to be judged. And there are some things that it's just like, I like the Twilight series. I do. I'll link some blogs or whatever down below where I defend this. It's not anything like, I think vampires should sparkle or any shit like that. It's just, I guess I look deeper into everything. I don't know. But I'm afraid that I'm going to become the butt of, become a meme or the butt of jokes because I wrote this thing and a certain, teeny boppers liked it, or it's deemed as ridiculous or something because I wanted to write it a certain way. There's a fly. I freak myself out, and I know a lot of writers that do. And, Danielle's, one of her things is, get it written. That's all that matters, is just write it down, and that's a lot of the advice. And it's just difficult. But, and I think you guys should share your fears, like what freaks you out the most. I feel like a perfectionist a lot of the time, and I don't feel like, because my writing is my baby. My writing is something I put a lot of effort into if it's something that I've really plotted out. Like my Avery story right now isn't anything I would want to publish. Not even in the thought of it. It's just nothing like I wanted it to be, but I'm going forward and getting it done, and maybe after some editing it will be. The context that the scared thing is in, though, is YouTube videos. And I understand that. You're not only putting your creation out there, you're putting yourself out there. But what some of these big YouTubers don't realize is there's people like those writer girls, and we're putting out videos, for 2 years. And we do it, I think, without a whole lot of thought as to what other people are going to think, because no one really watches them. We think, did we break 100 subscribers? I think we may have broken 100 subscribers. But we're nothing like Charlie or Vlogbrothers or anything where we, have to worry about a whole lot of trolling or negative comments or anything. But it's the problem that keeps me from making YouTube videos. Most of the time I just don't know what to do, hence these daily vlogs just from my phone. But I don't like putting myself out there because I have gained a lot of weight. And it's not like I'm not exercising regularly or that I sit around eating Twinkies all the time, which, Twinkies, I don't think they're going to be gone, but whatever. But it was the fact that I'm fighting genetics. I mean, if you look clear up to my great-grandmother, they all have the same body shape. They all have the same weight problem. Not to mention hormones. Not to get too deep, but I like to put it that my hormones fuck with me. And I've had to go on and off different balancers. And this last weight gain, last year, I went off, you know, so that, because Aiden and I wanted to start trying. We were trying to get pregnant. Not seriously yet, but we want to have the option at this point. And when I went off of everything so that we could try, I gained 40 pounds in 2 weeks. Heck, it's why I shoot from up here so you don't see my double chin. And I get fat comments. And it sucks because it makes me feel like this terrible person because I have weight. And it's not like I'm lazy. It's not like I don't do anything. But I'm deemed as lesser of a person. And what happens is I stress out about it. And then stress just makes me keep the weight on. It's a bad cycle and it's stupid. And I stopped focusing on losing weight and started focusing on being healthier. You know, and a lot of the cutting out and the being healthy stuff was because I need to start doing it, so that Aiden and I, you know, can start a family. But it's why I don't make videos. I'm tired of the criticism, basically. And I can be very self-conscious. I mean, you wouldn't tell by the fact that, you know, I shave part of my head, I dye it purple, I'm me. And I have less of a problem putting my creations out there than I do putting my body image out there. Just because society makes me feel so terrible when it's not fully my fault. It just sucks. And that's my fear, is being judged. And I've gotten better about not letting it get to me, because there will always be trolls. So, and don't feed the trolls. You just don't feed them. So, it's scary to put a creation out there, yes, and it's scary to put yourself out there, yes, but I think it's scarier to put, like in Hank Green's video on the Vlogbrothers channel, about putting yourself in this other person and they're doing a bad job of putting you in there. I'm just tired of being misrepresented all the time. And I feel like I'm misrepresented a lot of the time. So, this is a very, very long little speech, and it'll probably be it for the day. But I thought it was something that I would like to get off my chest. Aiden's taking me to Twilight tonight. Sorry this couldn't be edited, guys, and this is basically your video for the day.